Hello everybody, my name is Ali Pakabir and I'm in the Diversity in the United States class, and today I'm going to be talking about discussion post number 1, economic fairness and inequality. Is it good, is it bad, and who cares? Some inequality is inevitable. However, the question is, when is there too much inequality? And when does inequality become a problem? How much can we tolerate and still have a functioning society? The United States has the most unequal distribution of income and wealth, and it continues to increase as time goes on. Think about this. 400 of the richest people in the United States have more wealth than half the population of the United States. Inequality hit the front page in 2008 after the markets crashed. Two researchers looked into the IRS tax data all the way back to the 1930s. That explains what did and what continues to happen in the United States economy. What they found was what makes the economy stable: a strong middle class. Consumer spending is 70% of the economy. The middle class is the heart of this. This ties in to what Marx says. Marx argues that the most important source of an inequality was the system of economic production, the relationships in which society provides goods and services, while Weber argues that inequality was more complex and included dimensions other than just economics. The rich often don't spend enough to create economic activity. Where we find prosperity, you find large investments in the middle class. The wages of those who worked began to decrease while the productivity continued to rise. Late 70s is when the wages decreased because of globalization and technology. Technology allowed for cash flow to go around the world. Large amounts of the U.S. factory workers began to lose their jobs. This caused unemployment, which ties in to what Lenski says. Lenski believed that the degree of inequality is closely related to the means by which the society satisfies basic needs such as hunger and thirst. Looking into statistics, the Great Prosperity from 1947 to 1977, the economy boomed and had very low inequality because of the large middle class. President Bill Clinton believed that the way to make the economy prosper was by focusing on the people. However, the flip side of this is that some people in the U.S. were doing extraordinarily well. Companies were showing higher profits by keeping pay down. However, CEOs' pays were getting higher. Who is looking out for the workers? Because of the pay reductions, women began to go to work. People began working longer hours as well as borrowing money. These are the coping mechanisms many did and continue to do today, and are able to be able to afford everyday costs. Those who have money, however, can flood the political system with their money. It's almost like the money can buy elections, and that disrupts the voting process. The average Americans may feel as though their voices no longer are heard. Because of this, you can begin to see our society fall apart and begin protesting and trying to find someone to blame. This tears us apart as a nation. This is when I'm going to talk about Collins. Collins critiqued the tendency to see inequality in terms based on class, gender, and race. To end on a good note, everyone does better when there is equality. Rich, middle class, and the poor. I believe that we can get out of this inequality rut, just like we did in the 70s. We just have to come together instead of tearing each other apart. Thank you.